Hello everybody, this is Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. This video is just for me to show, I had a subscriber request that I show I made the mask for this. So I'm just going to do the mask. I've already stamped my image on this tag and I've already colored it in, but that's all I've done. And so I have my image in here and I'm just going to use some Memento ink, this ink right here, to stamp on to ink up my stamp with. And I'm just going to put it on here and get most of it off, because if you leave that on that vellum, it'll smear when you put your distress ink on there. So I'm going to move this paper, and the only reason, like I said, I was just trying to get most of that ink off of there. I have my piece of vellum here, so I'm just going to put it on right here. And I'm just gonna, this has just a little bit of ink on it. This stamp has just a little bit of ink on it. And I'm just gonna put it down right here, because I don't want all the ink on my stamp. Like I said, it'll smear when I get ready to do the distress inks. And so I can see it good enough to fuzzy cut that out. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but it does have a little bit of an image on there. And I'm just gonna fussy cut that out. And these are the scissors that I'm going to be using. And I'm not going to show that on camera because it's going to take too long, but I'm just going to go around and cut it right on the line on here. And I'll be right back. Okay, I have him fuzzy cut out, and he's right here. It's hard to see because, like I said, I took most of that ink off. Okay, so here's the tag that I am going to create with this. So you want to put him on here like this, right? Because that's what you want to do your distress inks around. So you're going to put your glue on this side. And the glue that I was trying to tell you guys, I don't know if I showed you guys or not, but it's this one right here. And I think I just picked this up at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. It says fine tip glue pen. And as long as you let this dry after you apply this to him, it's repositional. But if you put it on there while it's still wet, then it will stick. So you're just going to color him in. You want to make sure that you get around the edges really good, because that's where you're going to really want it to stick. And like I said, you got to remember to turn it over. If you don't turn it over, you'll put it on the wrong side, and it won't stick to you. It'll stick, but it'll be on the wrong side of your stamp. And let's see what else. You want to make sure you cut right on the black line on here, because if you don't, it will leave a outline around your stamp after you add your distress inks to it. So I'm going to let this dry just for a few minutes, and you can see that it's really good and inked up. I hope you can see that. It's really shiny. So I'm going to let that dry a few minutes, and then I'll come back and show you how to apply that. And I think that was the question I wanted to answer, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I think it's dry. It just takes a few minutes, maybe about 5 or 10 minutes for it to dry. And then I'm just going to apply it to this. And I may have to move it up here where I can see it a little bit better, because I can't see what I'm doing, so hang on a minute. You about have to get this perfect if you want it to, you know, do right or whatever. And then you're just gonna, you know, mash that down on there. Mostly around the edges. You want to make sure it's really good around the edges. And I got it stuck to my other paper. Okay. And then you're just gonna take your, I use the sponge sugar and my little dauber here. And then I'm just gonna put some ink on here. Kind of sponge it back off. And And then I'm just going to put it around the edges here. And this paper that I'm using is it's Bristol Smooth cardstock Strathmore. I think I picked that up at Hobby Lobby, if I'm not mistaken. And so you can use any color on here. You can use blues, or I have some more that I've done in blue, so if you're interested in those, you can go back and look at those. But anyway, you keep putting that on there until you get the look that you like. You can make it darker or lighter. And then you're just going to take this off. If I can get it to peel up. And just peel that up slowly. And then you have your mask there. Hope you guys can see that. And then I'm just going to add this little stamp to it. If you want to continue to watch, I am going to go and dry this with my heat gun a little bit, because Distress inks have a lot of water in them and it will make this wet. So I'm going to dry this and I'll be right back and I'll show you the rest of it. Okay, so I just hit this with my heat gun to dry this little area right here. So I'm going to put this in my platform here and put these back on here. And then I'm going to use my little stamp. It's the same one that I've been doing. If you guys are, have been watching any of these videos with the tags. I'm just going to center that right there. Pull this down. And I'm going to use the same Memento ink to do on my stamp. And I'm going to do it one more time just to get a really good stamp there. And so there you go, and that's how you do it. And there's my little stamp. It turned out really good. Now, in the videos before, I went ahead and stamped this and this first on this one. And you can see how it's smeared just a little bit. I'm not sure if that's really going to pick up too good, but it did pick up a little bit of this black ink when I did the Distress inks. So that's why I waited until the end to stamp my little sentiment here, so it wouldn't pick that up. So that's the only difference in these two that I did. So I hope that helps you guys. I was asking the question. Like I said, this is the I just stamped this on some vellum, and I think the vellum, I just picked it up at Hobby Lobby. Then you're going to turn it back over and put this this glue on the back of it. And like I said, this is repositional as long as you let it dry first. Now, if you put the glue on here and then put it right on here, it's going to stick. It's not going to come off. So give this a good 5 or 10 minutes and then put it on here. So I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions, just let me know. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.